How's my beautiful people doing today? I hope that you are all doing well. How are you handling this energy? Are you feeling a little bit better with it? How are you feeling? Remember the last video was how do you feel? How do you feel today? Have you checked in with yourself today? Are you checking in to see where your energy levels are? Are they at a lower vibration, a higher vibration? Are we anxious? Are we fearful? Are we tired? There's a lot of people are feeling that too. And we have I believe, a full moon coming up next week as well. So I'm already starting to feel the energy from that coming up. 11/11 portal also on Monday. So here we go again. Mercury retrograde, 11/11, and this full moon that's coming up. So the energies are a little bit intense. So it's so important for you to get out in nature, go for walks, help keep yourself as grounded as possible. And staying grounded is just being present. Whatever way feels good for you, that's going to bring you into the present moment. What I tell people is, just bringing your attention to what's right in front of you. If you need an immediate grounding effect, what's in front of you? Look at your hands, look at your feet. What's in front of you? And if your mind is still wandering and you're still feeling these emotions, come back again. And keep coming back as often as you have to come back and looking at whatever is right in front of you. So I was trying to figure out what is it that I wanted to speak about today. And a lot of times I just kind of just trust whatever comes out, and it's what I am needing to, talk about. So with all of this intense energy, I do feel some anxiety today. Not as much, because I can feel it right now in my chest area as we're speaking. So I don't know where that's coming from. Take some breaths. So what came to my mind as I was meditating earlier, before my client came, is because all of this is energy, and because we're going through this energetic shift that's affecting a lot of us, I wanted to come on here and tell you other ways that you can protect yourself, protect your energy, clear your energy. And that kept coming to me, so I feel like that's where I'm guided to speak about today. So I lined up all of my things that I use, all of my tools that I use to clear energy. Of course, because I work with energy all day long, I'm constantly clearing and grounding all day. But before I came on, I pulled a card, and just to get a validation of, maybe what they really wanted me to talk about. So would you believe what I picked? Boundaries. Boundaries. It is important to create limits that balance my values and protect my energy. Protect my energy. Today, I live up to my spiritual ideals by communicating my borders for peaceful living. There goes that word again, peace, peaceful. That's been a big theme for the past 2 weeks, is just gaining that inner peace. And when we can get into that inner peace, we're more grounded, more in alignment, and we can actually release this energy. It doesn't stay stuck to our aura. And being an intuitive empath is so important to all my fellow empaths and starseeds and so forth. It's really important for us to clear our energy as often as we can. And there's different ways that you can do it. Again, just being present and being grounded is going to help to release a lot of that energy. And I know I've spoke about this in other videos. Movement is so important too. Go up and down some steps, go for a run, walk, dance, anything that's going to release that energy that we're feeling, that heavy energy that's around us, that is which can be overwhelming us. So doing as much as you can to release energies. Other things that I like to do, so as a practice, because not everyone likes sage, the smell of the smoke. So I like getting the spray. And this one is lavender and sage smudging spray. It's Reiki charged with quartz crystals. And I really love this. And what I'll do is I'll shake it up, and then I'll just spray my surroundings. I'll spray myself, spray you, and I just spray, you know, in the whole area before and after my clients, working on my clients, clearing the energy. I'll spray the Reiki bed with the pillow. I'll spray everything just to clear a lot of the energy that's in the room, as well as saging. So some people prefer, or sometimes what I'll do is I'll get a smudge stick. This is sage, right? So you can get this anywhere. I usually order my stuff on Amazon, and you just light it. You just light it. Like I said, not everyone likes the smell of sage because it can be strong. And I used to light this so much, but I'm liking the spray because I would go home every night smelling like smoke. And sage was crazy. You would think that I had smoked a pack of cigarettes because I always clear. So this is what you do. You just light the tip of it, and you just kind of fan it. You can use a feather. I didn't bring my feather over here, but a feather to fan it, and you go into all of the areas. You can sage yourself. A great way to release energy from yourself. Just sage yourself over your head, to the side of you, down to your feet, the front of you. You know, you just keep saging the front, the side, the back, under your feet, because you want to get under your feet as well. And you can really feel the energy being lifted off of you, you know? So you just do this. And this is great, like I said, for clearing energy from you, you know? That's a little bit too much smoke. Also, if you want to clear energy in a space, oh, look, I'm feeling the energy coming off. If you want to clear a space, it's the same thing. You go around clockwise, and just go from the bottom to the top. You want to get the corners of the rooms, because that's where a lot of energy will go and sit, is in those corners. And you just go around the entire room, all the way around, and stand in the center of the room. Allow the smoke of the sage to just go up and clear, and it'll go where it needs to go. You'll see it'll just go in different directions wherever it needs to be cleared. And that's just some ways that you can not only clear your energy, but clear your space energy, the energy in your space, the energy in your car. You know, you know, some jobs you're not going to be able to do that, but that's where this comes in handy. Spray. You got a negative person that sits next to you? Spray. Spray. You know, this really does help release, and you will feel it. It feels like this chill going through your body. It helps to just release that energy from you, from your aura, and immediately you will feel that coming off of you, and you will feel calm, and you'll feel so much better because that energy has been cleared around you, you know, in your space. I like to also use this in my bedroom. I like to spray my pillow because it's lavender as well, and lavender is very calming, so it helps you to sleep better. Spray it in your room, like I said. So, but the spray is good if you don't like the smoke. They both do the same exact thing. Another thing that's great to light is Palo Santos. I like to use Palo Santos. You light that, the same thing with that. This is Palo Santos. You can light it, and you do the same exact thing. It's the same idea. It's the same idea. You just kind of light it. And sometimes with Palo Santos, it takes a little bit longer, so you may have to light it a little bit more. And then just around you, in front of you, behind you, and you just do it. You can do a little prayer. You can ask that all negative energy be released from you and cleared. You can call in your angels. I like to call in my angels. Archangel Michael, I work a lot with Archangel Michael. I call him in to protect me, protect my space, to keep all negative energies away from me. Oh, do you see? Hi, my angels are here. Look, my angels. My guardian angels are Jovial and Henna, so they're around me as well. So I call in my spirit team, spirit guides, angels, archangels, ascended masters, teachers, healers, and of course our higher self, because our higher self is us at that enlightened state. Not without all of this 3D ego stuff. That's our enlightened higher consciousness. And I love to work with my higher self. Our higher self tells you everything. It already knows what you're supposed to be doing. So calling them in, asking them to protect you, is so important for my empaths. You know, empaths and starseeds, and anybody who healers, anybody who works with energy. It's so important. Even doing these videos, you know, when you're working with the collective, live feeds especially, you want to really clear your energy, because I've seen so many and heard so many horror stories from a lot of other healers who will do live feeds. They feel the energy of the collective so intensely. So more so, it's important to keep your space and yourself cleared, you know, before and after. I like to use a singing bowl too, but I don't have it here. It's at home. That sound will release energy as well. So I like to use that too. Another thing, especially with empaths, and what I like to use in my healing sessions, is cellulite. Cellulite it clears energy. So I always use cellulite to clear energy. At the end of my session, I will clear the person's aura, their energy field with it, and you can actually feel it. Like I can feel it. And this is an awesome crystal to, I mean, they have them all different sizes. This is just a big one that I like to use with my clients, because I also like to put this on their lower back, because that also releases a lot of trapped energy that's in our lower back area. So clearing your energy field, even sometimes putting it on the floor and just putting your feet on it will help to ground you immediately. A great tool for empaths. This really helps to clear energy. It really does. So just doing a scan of your body, a clearing of your body, your aura, your energy field really does make a difference. You can actually feel it. Like I felt a little bit of anxiety earlier when I was talking to you, and now I am clearing that energy, and it feels so much better. And like I said, you could even put it on the floor, put your feet on it. That helps to ground you as well. So that's a great way also of clearing energy. I also recommend for a lot of my empaths, and anybody really who works with a lot of energy. You don't have to be an empath. We're just, we're still susceptible to picking up on people's energies. We just know. So dark stones, tourmaline, obsidian. Okay, these I use in my sessions as well. They release and clear energy, negative energy. They protect you. They keep all of that negative energy away. So it's great to have either tourmaline or obsidian with you. You can get smaller pieces, keep them in your pocket, especially if you're working with a lot of energy around a lot of people. Keep it in your pocket. Jewelry, jewelry also is another way of keeping yourself and your energy protected. So buying crystals, tourmaline, tiger's eye, so anything that you're drawn to. But dark tourmaline, obsidian, those crystals really do help keep negative energy away. Another thing to do is envisioning. Just envisioning yourself being surrounded with the white light of the Holy Spirit or Spirit or whoever you believe in. And just asking that all negative energy be released from you, and not allow that energy to come in, and only allow good intentioned energy to come in. So, and I do this every single day. It's just envisioning a white light around me, as well as calling in Archangel Michael to come in and protect me, and just asking that all negative energy stay away from me, and only allow positive and good intentions to come through. So doing that, making that a daily practice, does help with keeping yourself protected, so that you're not bombarded. It's kind of like, picture like a hamster in a ball. You're the hamster, and that ball is around you. Nothing is coming that can get in. It's plastic, so just imagining like this, just white light around you, asking, Holy Spirit, or again, whoever you believe in, to protect you, your angels, your guides, ask them to protect you and keep all negative energy away from you, and only allow the purest of good intentions to come in. A couple of other little ways that you can release a lot of energy and clear a lot of energy is, and I like to do this as often as possible, is doing a sea salt or Epsom salt bath. So running a bath and filling the tub with sea salt or Epsom salt, an amazing way of clearing energy, clearing negative energy from your aura, just soaking in it. You can even add some lavender essential oils in there. You can throw crystals in the tub as well, because it's all energy, and it really does make a difference. I like to do the Epsom salt and sea salt baths with the crystals and the lavenders around the moon cycles. So just soaking in the tub, lighting candles around me. White candles brings in all good energy, positive energy. You know, it attracts the angels, the white light. So I work a lot with white candles, good positive energy. So I'll surround the tub with it, like candles, soak in the tub for, as long as I feel like it. And if you don't like to, or don't have time to to take a bath, another way of clearing the energy is, especially if you're working with energy all day long, and it doesn't have to be healing work. It could be just a job that you have where you're around a lot of negative energy, or working with a lot of people. Another way is doing like a sea salt or Epsom salt shower. And what you do is you can get a sponge or whatever you use, to wash your body. You put your regular soap in it, and then you just pour some sea salt or Epsom salt in it and create like a scrub. You create like a scrub. And then you just scrub your body, especially the back of your neck, because this is the receiving end. So we receive a lot of that energy comes from the back. So you want to scrub every part of your body, and you will see you're also clearing any type of energy, or taking that sea salt or Epsom salt and placing it over your head. You don't have to open up your hand, just hold it over your head, let the water hit it. And what happens is it starts to evaporate and infuse itself with the water, and then you'll feel like it feels like a waterfall coming over you, and it feels amazing because you will feel like this chill going through your body, and all this energy is being released. So these are some ways that really can help you to clear your energy field, especially with these energies the way that they have been. If you're a healer, if you work in an environment where there's a lot of energy, a lot of people, negative areas, these are great ways of clearing that energy, protecting yourself so that you're not affected so much from it. But healers especially, you really need to clear your energy field after working with clients, because we're working with direct energy of the person. So it's constantly clearing. Putting your hands under water, is another way of clearing energy. You'll feel the difference. So those are just some ways, and like I said, I was trying to figure out what the heck could I, what does Spirit want me to talk about today? So it seems like that was one of the things that I was guided to talk about, is people protecting their energy, clearing their energy, getting into this practice of doing this energy clearing every day. It's so important. And like I said, the baths, and I know sometimes it's hard to take a bath every day. Showers, you could do it in the shower. With baths, I like to do it around the moon. I'll do like a moon ritual, and I love the way I feel afterwards. I'll put all kinds of essential oils in the tub. It feels amazing, and it smells wonderful. You smell really good afterwards, So those are just some things. I hope that they'll help you learn different ways that you can protect, because you can really protect yourself. You can really clear your energy fields. You don't have to hold on to that energy, and it has empaths, and especially if you don't know you're an empath, you take on so much energy because we're sponges. So it just comes. We pick up on so much energy, and it really can keep you drained, sometimes for days, depending on how intense that energy is. So, empaths are really important for you to keep yourself protected and grounded as much as possible. So let's pull an oracle message to see what else the Spirit wants us to know. The Spirit wants us to know. It's from the Sacred Rebel deck that I pulled the other day, and I really do like working with this deck. So let's see, what is it that that Spirit wants us to know? What's the message? What's the message for my beautiful people? Beautiful people. And remember to dance, sing, listen to uplifting music, get out of that funk, I know sometimes we don't want to. It's just like, I just want to go to sleep. And that's okay too. You want to go lay down and just take a nap? Go ahead, take a nap. That helps too. Clears your energy too when you take a nap. Just don't stay in that place. You know, you want to take a quick nap, whatever you need to do to clear, whatever you need to clear. But really, all of these things that I did mention to you are great, wonderful ways of really clearing your energy field. And, you know, taking care of it. Telling you, empower yourself. Take control. Take control of what you can. There's so many things you can do for yourself. It's knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So the more that you know, the more now you are strapped with all kinds of ways to protect yourself, you know, so that, because we don't have to put up with all of this, you know, we don't have to deal with all of this, you know, we can clear it. There's ways that we can help ourselves, you know. Of course, things that come up you want to acknowledge, because it's important for you to release that energy that's attached to that emotion, that's attached to that experience, you know. And checking in with yourself daily, like I was telling you in a couple of my videos. Check in every day. How do I feel? How do I feel right now? What's going on? You know, just check in with yourself. That helps you also to bring you into the present moment, because you're now present and you're scanning your body to see what is going on. Our body speaks to us. It tells us everything, things that are going on with us. You just got to pay attention to this. You got to pay attention to it. And the only way you're going to be able to pay attention is if you're in this quiet, meditated, calm space. Because then you can hear it. You can actually hear what your body's trying to tell you. You can hear what your guide's trying to tell you. You know, you got to be quiet though. You got to get rid of all that mental clutter. So, woosah. Breathe it out. Breathe it out. Breathe it out. You know, as horrible as some people may be feeling right now with all of this crazy energy going on, you know, if you really stepped away from those emotions that are coming up and the turmoil that you're feeling, you, as an observer, you can see that a lot of that is being done for you. It's being done for you. It's not being done to you, it's being done for you, because the universe just wants you to be happy. It wants you to get rid of all of that old stuff so you don't carry it into the new cycle. Who wants to carry all that old shit into the new cycle, right? So it's so important for us to pay attention to all of those things so that we can, you know, recognize it and get rid of it, so we don't have to carry it with us. I know easier said than done, but really, a lot of this is a blessing when we go through this, even if it's just, it's so emotional for us. You know, it's a blessing that we can actually even feel emotions. Do you know what I mean? That's so important, because those emotions are who we are. That's a great way of connecting with who you are and what you've been through. You know, look at it that way. You know, it's kind of like us going on a journey. We're on a journey. That's what it is. We're on a journey to discover who we truly are, what our purpose is, why we are here. But ultimately, we're really here to discover what unconditional love is. And unconditional love is just loving yourself. You know, not allowing all of those experiences that you've gone through in your life to define you. Let it teach you, help you to move forward, give you knowledge. Because you're smart, you know, and you're divine. You're divine. We were not made to suffer. We create the suffering with our mental thoughts. We create it. We create our reality. People don't realize how powerful our minds are. Okay, let me see what came through today. Okay, so these cards are so pretty. So the card that came up is bring it into form. Wow, look at that card. Isn't that card amazing? Bring it into form. To me, I feel like this has a lot to do with creating, co-creating what it is that we're supposed to create our lives. So let me see, let's get into deeper explanation of this. Bring it into form. Beautiful dreamer, you can imagine wonderful worlds of light. You can dream up so many possibilities. Now it is time to bring those possibilities of light into the world. They need to be more than ideas. They need to live, to manifest. The world needs not only your dreams, beautiful as they are, but also your creations. Do you see? This has a lot to do with us creating our world, our life. Get thee to thy desk, thy ease, thy computer. Work, beautiful dreamers. Don't you dream, create. Create, bring those dreams into reality. Create them. Take the first steps to create them. And once we start to take those steps, now the universe is going to come in and help you bring all of those creations into fruition. The universe is amazing, always has her back. You are being asked to honor yourself with a commitment to complete your inspired tasks. This will help you to grow, and that is a wonderful reason to commit. But there is another reason too. You know that your inspired ideas are worth translating into practical forms so that other people can access them and experience something special too. If you have been thinking about writing a book, printing a picture, or acting on an inspiration or idea, then this oracle is bringing you an unequivocal yes. Do it. Do it. I didn't even see that until now. Do it. Now. Don't dally or ditter about the details or worry about how it is all going to work out. Just take the first step. Just taking that first step is, I'm telling you, the universe will come in, especially if it is something that really is part of your journey, part of what it is that you're supposed to be doing, you know? If it's part of that, part of spreading awareness, helping others, all of these wonderful things, it's going to take off. You just have to be confident enough to start taking the first steps to do it. The universe loves a bold spirit. Look, I just told you, universe, look. Once you take a step, I said that too. Once you take a step, it will rush toward you like an enthusiastic and chivalrous lover, opening doors, hand gently guiding at your lower back. Yes, they give you that like nice little loving push forward. As you are moved forward, oh, there you go. You will promptly be provided with all that is needed to take the next step. Yes, you just have to take the first step. Once you take that first step, everything else follows. Everything else follows. There is sacrifice inherent in translating the perfection of an idea into the limited physical form. Although something may be lost when turning a multi-dimensional concept of endless potential into something concrete, this oracle guides you to realize that there is much more to be gained. You must become free of this inspiration so that you can receive your next inspiration. And that's exactly what happens. You start one, you take the first steps to that, and then the next one is already beginning. So, and you know, and that's, you know, if you look at it, you're gaining your confidence. This inspiration is happening, and now I'm ready. I can do the next one, and the next thing, and the next thing. You're building your confidence. You're allowing yourself. You're trusting. You're trusting. And I'm telling you, when you do trust the universe, and you start to see that they're there guiding you and protecting you, you do begin to trust more and more and more. There's nothing that you can't do. Nothing that you can't do. Only person stopping you is yourself and what you're creating in your mind. If you can see yourself doing it, you're going to do it. You got to be in that energy, that inspiration. Okay. It is already waiting for you. Yes, it is. So on you must go. This oracle also confirms that the information you need to translate your ideas into form will be provided accordingly to the higher wisdom of life. It may or may not happen by traditional routes. Even if it seems unimaginable, when it is time for something to be born into form, nothing can stop it. It will happen. If you have also drawn the oracle of the sacred fool, feel assured that your path's success is not going to unfold according to the usual rules and regulations. It might happen in ways that surprise you and others. So just relax. Just relax and just trust. Take the first steps. Again, we're co-creators of our lives. What do you really want? What do you really want? What do you want to create? What do you want to do? Take the first steps to do it. And now you're putting it into motion. That energy is being put into motion. And now, here comes the universe. And everything is going to start to open up for you. You just have to trust it enough to happen. So I want to take one more card and then I have to end this session because my client is going to be here very soon. All right, so I wanted to pull a card from the Surrender deck because I like the Surrender deck. And my little friends are all around us, here guiding us and helping guide me to help you. So let's see, what do we need to surrender? 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 You guys are amazing. You are amazing. You really are. You just need to see that and believe that. Really, you're amazing. You're divine. You're divine. Step in your power. All right, let's see. Surrender, surrender, surrender. What do we need to surrender? What do we need to surrender? Surrender. What do I... Oh, yes. Surrender to trust. What were we just talking about? It's about trusting yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. The more you trust yourself, the more amazing things are going to show up exactly the way you like it to. See? And my guides even said that. See that coming true? So surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Do you see? This is all about you trusting yourself enough to take whatever steps you need to take to create that life that you truly want, that you truly desire. You have to let go of the fear and you have to just go with it. Just trust it, especially if it's something that you feel so strongly in your gut. If it's something that is constantly coming up in your consciousness, that you're constantly seeing signs about, and every time you think about it, every time you see a sign that's connected to this idea, and it feels really good in the core of your being, then that's what you're supposed to do. Because when we do something that we're supposed to be doing, it feels amazing. It feels really good. You just have to let go of all of the fears and step out of your own way. You know, erase all of that, the old conditioning, you know, those old patterns and those old behaviors, and get ready for the new, because that's what's coming, the new. We want to be ready for the new. What life do you want to create for yourself? But really, really want to create for yourself. Really feel yourself creating that life. Feel yourself in that life. Don't have any doubts about it, because that is going to cause resistance and it'll delay it. Feel it. See yourself in it. See that you're doing it. And that's going to help you to manifest it. And again, taking those little baby steps, the first steps, the universe is going to come in and it's going to help guide you and push you along. So trust it. All right, my darlings, I am going to end this session now. I keep saying session. This video. Oh, I also wanted to mention, so there is talk and the possibility, and I'm a little excited about it. We're going to, see what happens, but I may be doing live feeds with Alexandra the medium from Vegas. Maybe once a week or once or twice a month. I don't know. We haven't decided yet. But when we do create, there we go, taking the first steps to do something new. Once we figure out when we're going to do it, the time that we're going to do it, I would love for everyone to tune in and check it out. So I'll be doing a live, she'll be doing it from Vegas, I'll be doing it here from Jersey, and I'm interested and excited to see how that is all going to play out. Again, there we go, take the first step and then just see what happens from there. So as soon as I find out, I will announce it, and then hopefully all of you beautiful people will tune in and check it out as well. All right. So if you have any messages, or you have to reach out to me, you would like to reach out to me, you can contact me on reikibyisabella@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Reiki by Isabella, and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Press that little bell so whenever we do this event, when we're going to start this event, you'll be notified. So have an amazing day, and know you are amazing. You are divine. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You got this. You got this.